Crozier. I'm leading the revolution on the way we plan, create and manage our content for a digital-first strategy. We are 5 to 7 years behind our competitors and still paper first. This means we have to work twice as hard to achieve the same level of success. Just think where we should be and what innovation and simplicity would do for the wider business, success and customer journey. Our processes are all legacy based. 15 days to get product live online, 20 weeks for paper, massive product sourcing lead times. We are not an agile business, but we can be and we will be an agile business for our customers through our digital first strategy. Changing our mindsets across buying, marketing and IT with new ways of collaborative working is the largest revolution. This is the real catalyst for positive change, supported by process and technology. The Creative Production Programme vision is based on the idea that technology is the tool to build the solution and not the solution itself. Our goal is to automate, simplify and create a world-class content delivery hub that delivers wide-ranging benefits, efficiencies and a true consistent omni-channel customer experience with the capability to get assets ready to go online in under 24 hours.
Product will be ready to go online in under 24 hours subject to the number of lines required and the availability of assets to meet this deadline.
As part of the transition to the new world, we are introducing incremental phase changes which will build the foundation for positive change. The first part of the revolution journey is the planning foundation process. Today we are page-led and this is where we have to start to introduce improvements and begin to change the mindsets as we transition into the digital first world. There are quick win benefits to every change. Here we will optimize the timelines and save 2 weeks in the schedule and create accountability and ownership. I am sure you will join the team in embracing the positive changes. Thank you.
Thanks Neil for that introduction and insight into our new way of working. In order to drive this new process forward and keep things on track, we have created a revised milestone schedule. It is important that every milestone is maintained and tracked to ensure the new process is a success. But first, let's have a look at the bigger picture. What we have done already is trialled and tested new technologies in the business. We are now laying the foundations with a new planning process for our paper offerings, as well as online approval and the workflow for this. Clear milestones and timescales for creative production have been designed, and this is what you will be introduced to today. So what does the future hold? We are enhancing our production planning and photographic capability, including a new planning process for e-commerce, centralised planning and scheduling of creative production, as well as enhanced photographic capability using new photo booth technologies. Early next year, we'll be delivering new online 360-degree product imagery and lots more besides. Okay, so let's have a look at our new milestones. First, we have the publication brief, which is used for the publication setup. Then, the gridded templates are issued, and the still life brief to the creative team. Still life photography takes place, and the final images are received in the business. These are used to create the digital Bible handover. Bible and selling copy should be complete, and creative receive the artwork check first. Artwork check 1 to the rest of the business, promotional copy brief and swatches to Rivendell in time for any repro required. Artwork 2 to the rest of the business. The running order walkthrough takes place. The final artwork to Rivendell in Leeds, and the final FTP date. Currently, marketing planning produce a separate plan for each brand. These are created in isolation with no correlation between the plans. Each one is issued separately and at different times, making them time consuming and difficult to combine into a single master plan. The production schedule is currently created by the N Brown production team using the information on the publication plan and is issued to the relevant teams. Schedules are often amended and become out of sync, so going forward there will be a single schedule used by all areas of the business. Sections are not allocated timescales, meaning the same timelines may be allocated to a section regardless of the number of pages. Schedules are not tracked, so the milestone dates then become irrelevant. Additional schedules are used for photography and artwork, meaning there is no consistent, clear view of progress. Going forward, one version of the publication plan will be created by marketing planning across all teams. This will result in a consistent deliverable and a clear view of parent and child publications. The publication brief will include 100% pagination and will be the first milestone tracked. A master publication schedule will be set by a new team called Production Planning. This team will be in place by mid-October. This schedule will be owned by N Brown and used across all areas of the business. It will contain all relevant publications for allocated phases. Photographic sample dates and the number of new lines will be confirmed with the trading teams prior to the photography shoot dates being booked. These changes will reduce the timeline, enabling us to start artwork production later in the overall process. From the pagination issued in the publication brief, a gridded template will be applied to each publication at spread level. Templates will be standardised and will form the basis for Bible creation, thus creating a consistent approach. Notification that templates are available will be communicated by the milestone date, and the templates will be stored in a shared location. This is the new process for still life photography. Gridded templates issued by Creative Design. Composite shots and still life are identified at pagination stage. Requirements are confirmed to production services who schedule a creative brief. The creative team are briefed by the product coordinator. Images are added to the template to complete the Bible. Bible is issued to production services with 100% of images included. Quite often, there isn't a running order or pagination received. Handover dates for Bibles are often scheduled before the photo shoot finishes, resulting in Bibles being received late, incomplete, and inconsistent. This causes future milestones to be missed and added pressure on teams attempting to meet final print dates. Going forward, digital Bibles will be scheduled for handover after all photography has been completed. This will allow all images to be available in DAMs, meaning there will be no incomplete Bibles handed over. Catalogue copy handover in the current process is very inconsistent, in different formats, and often will be incomplete without reference to publication or page numbers. It also means that assistant buyers are having to duplicate information, providing copy for both web and paper offers separately. A new tool has been created to generate copy for each publication, pulling details from the PDS. An additional field in the PDS has been created to hold this information, called Catalogue Selling Features. Generating copy in this way will create a standardised format, making the whole process cleaner. Additional training on how to use this tool will be provided later by the merch support area. Creative Design will look at the spreads and alter any if necessary to best showcase our products and maximise sales. Currently, this step was not always carried out early enough to allow other areas of the business time to see the new design. Our new way of working recognises Creative Design's input, and by including a milestone in the new process before first artwork is distributed, ensures any redesigns are timely and are visible to all areas. The current process involves hard copies of artwork being manually moved from department to department. With no single monitored tracker and no certainty of where each spread is in the business, chasing can often take days, resulting in up to 100% of pages being delayed. A new online artwork checking system called ProofHQ has been rolled out on several test publications, with a view to all offers being pushed through from Spring/Summer 19 Phase 1. All colleagues impacted by the introduction of ProofHQ have attended or should have attended training, which has been very well received by those that have. Using ProofHQ will allow for better tracking of pages through the approval process, and because they can be viewed by multiple people at the same time, there is a big reduction in the overall time needed. ProofHQ allows us to work more collaboratively, efficiently, and with more accountability. Please be aware that only those who have checked and commented at first artwork will get to view second artwork. The second artwork check is intended to validate any request amends that have been actioned. No requests for further amends will be accepted. Any request to have an image recoloured at the repro stage requires swatches to be handed over to Rivendell 2 working days prior to the repro start milestone date. If swatches are not able to be provided in this time frame, then the repro cannot be done. The walkthrough currently creates a major bottleneck at the very last stage of the paper production process. Often up to 50 attendees make amendments to images or copy at this stage, and it has a massive impact on the production schedule. The new walkthrough will be attended by a greatly reduced number of people, 6 to 7 at maximum. It will be for running order sign-off only at spread level. It is no longer going to be for changes to single pages or product amends. Following the walkthrough, Anne Steer will receive PDFs of pages selected by the walkthrough attendees. I'm sure that you'll agree that this new way of working will benefit all of us, and the walkthrough will be what it should be, one final opportunity to sign off the running order of publications. To summarise, here are some key highlights to pull out. 100% pagination provided by the CRM team to meet the publication brief milestone. Gridded templates provided by the creative design team, and availability communicated out to confirm dates. The still life briefed earlier in the process, and photography completed in time to ensure all images are available at Bible handover. Production coordinators are responsible for ensuring the Bible is complete at handover, with a stock check completed by merch, and any incomplete Bibles will be rejected. Bibles and copy are complete at handover. Product coordinators are responsible for images and buying responsible for copy. Artwork checks for the rest of the business, less than 10 pages. At first artwork stage, you'll have 2 days. At second artwork stage, 1 day. If there are more than 10 pages to check, at first artwork, you'll have 3 days, and at second artwork, 2 days. If you are not available at the scheduled due date, pass a delegated name to production services. Commercial walkthrough will be for running order sign-off only. And that's the new process from start to finish. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please do make sure you are comfortable with what is expected of you. Thanks very much, and see you again soon.